Try to spruce it up a little bit. Try to give you a little one, two. I wanna get up to walk, I wanna feel weak, yeah. Ain't no way far, so stay where you are. Like you partied in Venus, and we woke up in Mars. And you had the nerve to steal from me?
Give me some of that.
Identity theft is a major thing that we deal with in the United States and globally.
2024 could be the worst year yet for identity theft.
78% increase in 3,200 total breaches with more than 350 million total victims.
Let me share my story. It all started when I decided to check my credit report, pulling it from all three major credit bureaus, Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Maintaining good credit was something that I was taught at a very, very young age by my grandmother. When I received the reports to my eyes, my reports were generally good. I only had one issue. A credit card that I had at the time had been used to purchase wigs out of the state that I currently live in. How do I know? Oh, I contacted the credit card company and they told me just what happened. Someone had used my credit card number and purchased dozens of wigs out of state, an address I did not know. At that time, I wasn't using credit cards like I should, but I just had one just in case. So it dawned on me, how reason would someone have to steal my credit card? I go to work every day. I come home, I take care of my children. I pay my taxes. I'm doing it all. And you had the nerve to steal from me? So after that happened, you know me, research is my middle name. So I had to go and research. I spoke with some friends, spoke with some relatives, and did my own personal research. The first thing I had to do was go to the police department in my local area. Once I contacted the police department, I went in and we had to do paperwork on identity theft. They went on and sent that information to those three credit bureaus. Once that was done, after that I had to wait for the credit bureaus to respond. But at that time, I was so happy. During the Thanksgiving to Christmas time, when they are very, very busy verifying people who are opening new credit card accounts, they gave me 30 days for them to respond to me. Once they responded, all of my issues with that credit card were null and void. They were completely wiped off my credit report. That brought me from 585 all the way to 620. Remember, I went from 585 to 760, so let me tell you how I got there. But before we go on, what I need for you to do right now is to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, so every time I drop something new, you will be informed, okay? Let's get this credit together. Around this time, I was working in education, and I had been a special education teacher for over 5 years. Talking to coworkers, just regular chit chat, we learned about the United States government's loan forgiveness for educators. Now, some of you are educators, some of you are not. But if you're in any service area, whether it be social work, mental health counseling, any of those areas, I need for you to go and look and see what the government has in store for you, okay? It's time for you to do your research on your own, but let's go back to where I am right now. So, talking to one of my great friends at work, she told me about this loan forgiveness that she was gonna go ahead and apply for, and she told me that I needed to apply for it too. So we went ahead, we had our human resources person help us fill it out. We sent it in. Once we sent those things in, well, let me tell you a little bit about the loan forgiveness. Let me tell you a little bit about the teacher loan forgiveness. At that time, it may be different now, but at that time, if you were working in the area or at a school district or school that received Title I fundings, disadvantaged youth, rural area, you were able to apply for this loan. And at that time I did. It's not a loan, I'm sorry. These were the rules. You either had to be a teacher for 5 years, you either had to be a teacher for 5 years in a regular education classroom. If you were, they would pay up to $5,000. If you were a special education teacher, you would get paid up to $17,500 of loan forgiveness. So at that time, thank God, I went to college. I did not stay on campus, so I did not have a lot of debt at that time. I did not have a lot of loans. I only had one little loan. And once we submitted that paperwork, it took about 2 to 3 months to come back. Once it came back, it cleared and wiped all of that away. When I say wiped it away, it was gone. So at that time, I said, let me go back and check my credit report. So I went back and checked my credit report. Again, at that time, it was a 620. It went from a 620 all the way to a 760. 760. Now, mind you, at that time, I kept continuing to pay all my bills on time, pay my credit cards off on time, because that added into that. I wanted to let you know what increased my credit score. So those are two things. Get the same outcome. You can go back and look at those two things. So let me tell you a little bit about this. So at this time, I was ecstatic. Achieving a credit score of 760 opened so many doors for me and opportunities for me. It also opened one very special one. It opened the possibility or the opportunity. 760 opened so many doors for me. I was able to purchase a home for me and my children. You just don't know how that feels to be able to do something that you have wanted for a lifetime. Just by doing the work, doing your own research, talking to people, putting yourself in places where you are able to find out what's going on in your local area. If you're facing a similar situation, you're trying to buy that house, you want to buy that new car, remember, these are key steps. You need to check your credit report often. Check your credit report often. One thing about the annual free credit report.com, I believe it is. If it's not, I'm going to put it below so you can see it. You can get one free credit report a year. All you have to do is call their line, let them know that you want it sent in the mail to your home. They will send all three. TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian will all come to your mail. You can go through it, check through it. If there are any discrepancies, your address is wrong, get on it. If your name is misspelled, get on it. Their place of employment any longer, get on it. Go ahead and contact them and let them know at that time so you can correct any discrepancies. So when it's time for you to get your home, your new car, all of those things, you will be ready for it, okay? Now, maintaining good credit isn't just about numbers. It's about securing your financial freedom and achieving your goals. Don't be discouraged with setbacks. With patience and persistence, you can turn things around. I'm telling you, you can turn things around. Have you ever faced identity theft or credit issues? If you have, comment below and tell us about it. Tell us about it. You don't have to share your name. You don't have to tell us what state you're from, but let us know at the bottom of the screen so that someone else can hear your story, share your story, and find information, valuable information that they can use to pursue what they goals are, what they have in mind. Okay, if you found this video helpful, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that we can bring you more and more videos. Okay, I have my videographer in the back, my beautiful daughter. So stay tuned for more content and financial tips, personal growth, and lifestyle on Loving JTV. Baby, if you like what I got on today, let me know.
No, nobody let her know.
Hush. If you like what I have on today, baby. All right. So thank you for being a part of this journey. Remember, financial challenges can be overcome with knowledge and perseverance. Okay. One thing about it, if they put it in a book. Until next time, stay positive and stay fabulous. Remember, financial freedom. Buy back your time, baby. Bye.